Hey, this is Chris Johnson, and I was doing some vacuuming the other day, and the fucking worst thing imaginable when you're fucking vacuuming happened, aside from the fact that you're actually fucking vacuuming. Although I don't really mind vacuuming, but I know it's a fucking chore that annoys people. It just fucking takes time, because I'm obsessive compulsive. If you're a fucking neurotic asshole, vacuuming is a big fucking to-do. Because like I'll fucking go, the line. You create like a line when you vacuum. I know you know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's not like the fucking floor is a goddamn grid, but when you're going back and forth, it's like, okay, I did a line, you back up a little bit, let's do another line. You know what I'm talking about? You go down the list, you do the lines. You don't just fucking just throw the thing around all willy-nilly. That's fucking insane. But then sometimes I'll go over something. Like I bought new socks recently, and they're black. I like black socks. And you take the fucking socks off, and all the fucking black fuzz falls all over the floor. And I think to myself, you know what? I'm vacuuming tomorrow. Fuck it. I'm not going to pick it up right now. The vacuum is going to pick that shit up. And then you go over it with the vacuum once, and it doesn't pick it up. And you got to go like slower and slower. So you're fucking with it. So my vacuum might have been going, but I'm not prepared for it to go. You're never really prepared for like a major type appliance to go. You prepare for other shit, like new computer. I'm on a newer computer now. I bought this computer that I'm on right now, maybe 6 months ago. It was just time. The other one, the thing starts getting loud. It's about 8 years old. You just know it's time. You do it with TVs. I'm like, this fucking thing. It's like 40 inches. I can get a fucking 55 for $300 now. So like that stuff you're cool with. But also like if that fucks up, like if this fucking TV dies, I got another fucking TV in my bedroom. I'll just bring it out here. Yeah, it's fucking smaller, but at least I got fucking something to watch. But like bigger shit, like stuff that you use for specific purposes, vacuum, stove, microwave, fridge, you're never really prepared for that shit to go. So I'm fucking in the bedroom. I vacuum like half my house. I vacuum every goddamn weekend. I'm back in my room, and all of a sudden, the fucking motor goes. But it doesn't like completely die, but like it's going like, it's making a normal noise. And then all of a sudden I hear like, and then it just started making the different noise. And then I look down, and the fucking brush isn't spinning anymore. Like, oh, no, goddamn it. You just turn it off real quick. Let's let it catch its breath, right? And you fucking push the button again, and it just starts out same goddamn thing, and then it starts smelling like the burning motor. You think to yourself, like, shit, if I keep this fucker on for 10 more seconds, it's going to burst into flames right in my hands. That smell? So I got two fucking issues. One, the fucking house is half vacuumed, and I put my tree up, whenever the fuck I put my tree up, but there's like needles all over the place. There's like fucking tree needles all over the place. I just wanted the vacuum of the goddamn tree needles. It's a fucking artificial tree. I don't fucking get real trees. My dad was always allergic to real trees growing up, and I love to keep my fucking tree up as long as I fucking want. I want to put the fucker up when I want. I want to take it down whenever the fuck I want. I keep it up in the fucking January. I fucking love Christmas decorations and shit, and it doesn't fucking stink like real trees. These motherfuckers are like, oh man, nothing smells like a real tree. Real tree smells like fucking dog shit. When I lived with my cousin, every fucking time that guy brought in his fucking tree, I fucking smelled it. I was like sick for 2 fucking days. It smells like shit. Like, I like the smell of fucking nature and pine too. I don't like the fucking smell of that shit in my goddamn living room. Anyway, getting fucking too far off here. But the fucking vacuum dies. So I'm fucked. I gotta get a new fucking vacuum. And I'm the type of person where, like, once I get like a style I like, I just want to fucking keep that fucking style. I just know it fucking works. It's a vacuum. I don't want to fucking dig too much into it. If you fucking read shit, like anytime you make any type of purchase, if you just kind of go online, just want like a brief overview. It's always like, you got to do your research before these purchases. These motherfuckers, they write these like fucking blogs and shit about how like, well, you got to fucking do a lot of research, spend a lot of time. I don't want to fucking spend a lot of time on buying a goddamn vacuum. I just want a fucking new fucking vacuum. You know what I mean? I got a fucking Dyson vacuum. I was like, you know what? Dyson works. I want to get a new fucking Dyson. My ex-wife bought this vacuum whenever the fuck she bought it. Like, I was married at the time. We've been apart for almost 6 years, so it's at least 6 years old. We probably had it for a few years before this. So it's probably easily 8 years old. And I thought, like, that's probably about right? I mean, how long is a vacuum supposed to last? I figure 8 years might be a good length for a fucking vacuum or a good lifespan. I don't fucking know. So I looked, I was like, I'm just going to buy the same goddamn model. And then I looked and it was like $800. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck that shit. $800. Like, I got $800 to spend on a goddamn vacuum. If I don't have to fucking drop 800, I'm not going to drop fucking 800. So I looked it up. I ended up getting something for like half that. And it's like behind me now. I ordered it. It's like a fucking stand up. The other one was a canister. I didn't even know what the fuck was what. To me, a vacuum is just a vacuum. I don't really give a shit. It's a fucking upright. Whatever. Who cares? Who fucking cares, right? But I'm telling my buddy this. I'm on the phone with her the other night. I'm like, dude, my fucking vacuum died. I gotta go pick up a new vacuum. And I had to like pick it up like right then. Because I did the whole order from fucking home and go pick up at the store thing. Because I felt like I need it fucking now. I can't have this shit shipped to me. Like, what if there's a fucking delay? I gotta fucking vacuum again. There's fucking half a job done here. I'm telling her about the cost and shit. And she's like, you're spending $800 in a vacuum? I'm like, no. I got one for half that, like $400. She's like, you're spending $400 in a vacuum? She's like, that's way too much. It's not a fucking one-time use. It's not a fucking condom. What are you talking about? It's way too much. Oh, this motherfucker lasts for 8 years. I'm fucking vacuuming for $1 a fucking day or $1 a use. What'd you get for your fucking vacuum for? You had to fucking pay something. She's like, wow, I get a lot of like hand-me-down shit from the family. Look, you're cheating the fucking system, goddammit. Somebody bought that fucking vacuum that you're using. Might not have been you, but I guarantee, unless it's a fucking hunk of shit, so they had to pay like a decent amount for it. And it was a little pricier than most, but I got these goddamn cats, man. I need a fucking pet hair vacuum. If you've never had fucking cats or fucking dogs that shed, it's a pain in the dick. Like, you need a fucking vacuum that's gonna handle that shit. Normal fucking vacuum's not gonna handle that shit. I had normal fucking vacuums before that weren't like specific pet vacuums, and you fucking go over, and it just doesn't pick the shit up off the floor. It just doesn't do it. She got me all like self-conscious. Like, should I be spending $400 on a vacuum? Like, $400 to me doesn't really seem that much money. Fuck, if you get like a cheap fucking value brand, it's gonna be like $200, $250. I could have bought like the compact size. It would have been like $270. But I thought to myself, like, I don't want the fucking compact size. This motherfucker's more powerful than I got right here. Like, I'm thinking like a long term. I don't fucking plan on having to buy a new vacuum again for another 8 years, fucking easy. If it's gonna fucking last, I don't give a shit how fucking much I spend on it. I'll be back Sundays and Wednesdays with cleaner floors, I promise. Podbean is where all the episodes are. That's the host of the cast, website, or the app. I'm also on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you want to get it. I am on Twitter, Johnson Hates You, Instagram at Maybe 5 Minutes, and this podcast is going to be in my Facebook timeline as well, so catch it there.